After years of noise complaints, the Rock might become a little quieter.
It's the topic of an emergency meeting in Franklin. Jason Calvi is outside with the possible changes that were brought up close to our meeting here.
Yeah, Ben, and that meeting now has wrapped up, and the owner here of the Rock tells me that he didn't agree 100% with what the city was asking, but they did reach consensus on about 80% of the details. They're going to now put together a memo of understanding, which should be ready, a rough draft of it ready next week.
The Rock's owner breaks his silence.
What we have to do is a better job of being more mindful of the next door neighbors.
For years, neighbors half a mile away asked Rock Ventures to turn down the Rock.
Manage the noise level, and then you will have happy neighbors.
To deal with the complaints, Franklin's mayor called an emergency meeting with owner Mike Zimmerman.
4 or 5 years they've been making these complaints, and they felt like they haven't been heard.
Well, they've been heard, and now it's time for action.
This is after Milwaukee County commissioned a $200,000 sound study. It found some noises traveled up to 2 miles. The report made recommendations including that loudspeakers facing the neighborhood be turned back to the ballpark crowd and the sound be turned down.
Some of the things we talked about are the easy ones, right? Turn down the volume, turn the speaker in.
The Rock has a special ordinance that sets the Rock's decibel limit at 79. The neighboring residential Franklin neighborhood sound limits are 50 decibels, but the study found fireworks and concerts went over that level.
But we want an aggressive timeline with some, tangible results.
There's a lot of small things we can do right away.
Zimmerman says he's open to talking about sound barriers and decibel levels.
This is an economic powerhouse for the city of Franklin, arguably one of the most important things they've ever done. And we take that responsibility serious.
Now from here, this next steps are the city and the Rock are going to be putting together a rough draft of a memo of understanding that will then be shared with people who live nearby the ballpark. And then the idea is that that memo of understanding will be shared with the Common Council next month. We're live in Franklin. Jason Calvi, FOX6 News.